Hi guys, bringing you a video today on the British 1950 pattern khaki drill uniform, which was the post-war replacement for the khaki drill uniforms which had been worn in the desert and in Italy during the Second World War, introduced in 1950 obviously by the pattern name. Consisted of a pair of trousers and a bush jacket or bush shirt, which we'll look at individually. But you do see these used throughout the 50s and 60s, notably in Aden during the Aden emergency, and obviously the attempts to sort of disengage and get out of that part of the British Empire in the mid to late 60s. But I'll have a look at the trousers and the jacket individually now and show you some of the features and some of the details. Okay, so taking a look at the jacket first. I say khaki drill, the jacket is not made of drill material, it's made of Airtex, which, if I can get a close-up shot here, you can see it's this sort of porous, breathable material. A little bit like the material used to make football shirts today. Airtex was a fabric made, used to make undergarments and sportswear for quite a long time, into the 60s, even into the 70s. I don't believe it's particularly prevalent now, but it's a very good material for tropical uniforms because it's lightweight and breathable. Obviously made in this light tan sand colour, the khaki, for use in desert environments. It's got a hanging tab in the collar there, epaulets with the standard battle dress style buttons, a button closure down the front, four buttons there, four buttons there, two pleated scalloped pockets on the chest, two pockets on the skirts with no button on the flap, and then you have an attached stitched on belt which closes with a two-prong buckle, which is a classic style British two-prong buckle, and the cuffs which close with two, again, battle dress style buttons. It's a lovely jacket, I have to say. I like the 1950 pattern uniform, whether it's in green or tan. They made a jungle version as well. Yeah, so that's the basic outline of the jacket. I will just turn this over now so you can have a look at the back. Here we have the back of the uniform. As you can see here, the pleats in the back there. You've got the belt stitched across the back here, draws the waist in, gives a very smart look. Got two small vents at the back there, and this is a good opportunity as well, I've just seen there, to show the label which is inside here. And you can see the faded, what would be WD. I just turn the camera around there. There would have been a letter stamp there as well for the date. Unfortunately, the label is quite. Oops, I've got my finger over the lens of the camera then. The label is quite faded, but you can see they're size 11. Oh, actually, that's showing up quite well on the camera. I'm surprised. So you've got jacket, bush, 1950 pattern, contract number there, which is quite faded, and then the size and the date stamp here, which is 1953. I'm not sure if you can actually pick that up on the video. So that's the jacket, an overview of the jacket, and I'll get the trousers into frame now and we can have a look at those. So the 1950 pattern trousers, whether in green or khaki drill, are quite interesting in that they have an unusual waist waist adjustment system, where you have crossover loops, where you have a slit here, so a belt from one side buckles through and the belt from the other side buckles to the side, so you have a large adjustment of the waist. Now, as I understand it, this was due to, certainly for the jungle uniform, was due to considerations during the Second World War that had been found that men operating in jungle theatres tend to lose a lot of weight, and this system allows you to adjust a very large degree of adjustment to the waist of the trousers, which is obviously necessary if troops are going to be losing a lot of weight. There's a back pocket here, there's a map pocket on the leg, again using the battle dress buttons, the battle dress style buttons. I have another pocket on the other side on the back, There's no pockets on the other leg, there's just a pocket on the left leg, and they're quite wide at the base here. They're quite wide leg trousers. So we'll just have I'll bring the waist back in here and we can have a look at the label. This one's nice and clear. Trousers, drill, khaki, 1950 pattern, size 8, which is 5'9", 5'10", 34, 36 waist, 40, 42 seat, and 32.5-inch leg. And they're 1954 dated, I believe, or is that? Yeah, 1954. So there we go, made in Macclesfield. That's the British Army khaki drill trousers. You can see button fly there, again with the standard battle dress, plastic battle dress buttons. So there we are. So that's a sort of quick overview of the British Army khaki 1950 pattern uniform. I shouldn't really say khaki drill because the bush jacket isn't made of drill, it's made of Airtex. And as I say, used notably in Aden in the 1960s. I don't know of a desert uniform produced between this and the early desert DPM produced in the very late 80s, early 90s. I know that obviously tropical DPM was introduced in the 1970s to replace the jungle green uniform, but I'm not aware of an earlier, more modern desert uniform. If anyone knows, I'd be interested to know as well. So anyway, I hope you found that interesting, and until next time, bye for now.